Hello everybody, SSA here aka Super Sonarashi. Last Saturday I was at a convention called GamePitCon. It was a small game/anime convention in Arnhem. It was inside a church. It was my very first convention and I had an amazing time there. I bought my little friend here smell me and it was just, you know, my very first convention and a very new fun experience. There are more bigger conventions out there like Abunai and Tsunacon and Tomocon, but for me this was my very first con, and I think being it not a big con like those, it was a very good first con for me to experience it as a whole. Now at the con there was a Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire competition. Not serious, it was just, you know, for the fun, and I decided to sign up for that competition, you know, just to have fun. And at the competition / convention I met 3 people there who also are doing Pokemon and YouTube together, and those were Marlene, Ominous Acid, and Kebab Knight, if I'm saying that correctly. So I met those 3 there, and it was very fun, very nice. And I had to battle against Acid, Ominous Acid. So as I said, it was not a serious competition. We had 3 rules. One rule, we decided all of the contestants to input ourselves. That was the sleep clause rule. Only one Pokemon can be asleep during the battle, and the other rules were made by the convention organizers, and that was no legendaries and no speed up Blaziken. So that wasn't really a problem for me. I mean, I had a Latias, Mega Latias, so I decided to put him out of the team and put my Mega Venusaur instead. And as I said, I had to do a battle against Acid. And all of the other contestants mostly had, you know, gent Pokemon that were maxed IVs, EVs, whatever you call it. And there I was with my own breed Pokemon, except for Rhyperior, who I got in a Wonder Trade, which was very lucky I could use. But yeah, my Pokemon were not maxed IV, were purely my own breed Pokemon. So the natures were correct, the items were perfect, only the stats could have been better. So I didn't expect me to win that tournament, and to be honest, I didn't expect to win against Acid, but I still had a fun match. We did a double versus match with 6 Pokemon, and I saved the match there on my VS recorder and decided to, you know what, I'm going to record the replay of that match when I get back home and give my post commentary on what happened. So the quality may be a bit, you know, may not be an optimal quality, but I do hope you enjoy it. So as I said, I will now play the video for you guys of my battle with Acid, and that is all I have to say. So beforehand, if you enjoyed this video, you can always leave a like, comment, share this video with others. And if you would like to see more battles like these, for instance, I can also, you know, battle people on BattleSpot and maybe, you know, save the replays of dead battles and put it on YouTube the same way I'm doing now until I get, you know, a capture card or something like that. But that being said, leave a like, comment, share this video with others, slash the subscribe button down the middle if you want to keep supporting this channel. With that, enjoy the battle and I will see you next time. And here we go. So you will see that he starts off with a Mega Lopunny and the Azumarill, while we start off with the Klefki and Lantern. So of course we have Prankster on the Klefki, and I wanted to Volt Switch the Azumarill, but he switches out into his Amoonguss, and his Mega Lopunny will fake out our Klefki, probably predicting we will go for Toxic or Thunder Wave and stop that, as said, with the fake out. And my Volt Switch won't do much against an Amoonguss. So we do have the option to switch out, and I decided to switch out into our Venusaur
because if he's going to go with a Mega straight from the start, why not do the same? And Mega Venusaur does have Earthquake and Sludge Bomb, who can, you know, give some damage. But he switches out the Mega Lopunny into the... I always forgot the name of him. The Power Ranger. The Bishop, that's what his name, the Bishop. So I Mega Evolve and I got the Thunder Wave off. I wanted to Thunder Wave the Mega Lopunny, but Thunder Waving the Bishop wasn't that much of a deal either. So yeah, I Sludge Bomb the Among Us, but you can see that he probably has a very special defensive on that Among Us. And he spoiled my Klefki, which means my Klefki is now very useless unless he wakes up. So I decided, you know what, I'm going for a maybe tactic that is risky, but I'm going, you know what, I'm going to put in my Xatu here and going for an Earthquake with my Mega Venusaur. He Sucker Punched me, which does a lot. You can see pretty good here that my stat investments aren't that high, and you can see that my Pokemon are really bred and not, you know, gent. So yeah, the Earthquake did half to the Bishop, and I decided another Sucker Punch will kill my Venusaur, so I switch out in the Rhyperior, because the Rhyperior also has Earthquake, and probably will do more because we are Life Orb and has better, you know, stats than the Mega Venusaur. But he protects his Among Us, he Sucker Punch again. I do a Psychic, but it doesn't work because the Among Us protects itself. So basically this was a round of doing nothing. He redrew the Bishop because he know that he will die against Rhyperior. So there is the Azumarill again. I Psychic this Among Us, and my Rhyperior, while we get the special defense drop, was very lucky. While my Rhyperior will Earthquake again. And I got the first kill in this match, which was, you know, very good. But we still have, you know, the Azumarill, we still have the Bishop, and we have this Mega Lopunny, which is, you know, very difficult to handle. So I decided to switch out my Rhyperior for the Lantern and probably Thunderbolt this Azumarill. Now I thought, you know what, this Azumarill is probably going to switch out, knowing I'm going for Thunderbolt. So I decided that I will go for a Ice Beam. But first, before that happens, my Xatu dies because they teamed up against my Xatu, the Fortunate Xatu. So he gets a kill off at my Xatu. I could probably save the Xatu to switch out. But yeah, here I said I decided to use Ice Beam, thinking the Azumarill will switch out, but he stays in. Didn't predict that well, so I took a risk here, go into my Delphox, and I didn't had Life Orb on the Delphox, but I had an Expert Belt, thinking that will, you know, catch my opponent off guard. My Earwave did survive this, which was, you know, lucky, and I tried the Psychic, but, you know, not very, doesn't affect the Bishop, and we could kill off this Azumarill with my Lantern. So now he probably was predicting, you know, a fire move against the Bishop, and I knew he was going for Protect here. So what I was going to do, I was going to Fire Blast the Sylveon, hope that we get a burn off or something, and I had the Hex Gods on my side this match, because we got a Paralyze on the Bishop and we got a burn on the Sylveon, and a crit nonetheless. So the Sylveon was burnt, but the Hyper Voice, I forgot Hyper Voice, and this was actually the turn point of the match, because I lost two of my great powerhouses here. Rhyperior, who was physically offensive, and my Delphox, who was especially offensive. So yeah, I had to go into my Mega Venusaur here and into the Klefki, hoping the Klefki wakes up so I can set up something, and the Mega Venusaur to, you know, Earthquake everything in the pad. But at this point I couldn't Earthquake because this Klefki was on the field. So I decided, you know what, the Citrus Berry is going to work on the Klefki, and at the same time I'm going to use Synthesis on my Mega Venusaur to get some HP back, and hopefully we can still make something out of this match. But this Sylveon who died do the burn, which made me a lot happier because Hyper Voice was doing a lot worse. But then this thing comes in, the Garchomp. He saved that Garchomp probably for the last of this match, because that Garchomp could sweep most of our team members. So yeah, there goes the Earthquake, which kills both my Klefki and Mega Venusaur. He kills his own team member in the progress, leaving him with only 2 Pokemon left, the Garchomp and the Mega Lopunny. And I only had my Lantern left, and I was just, you know, finger crossed, hoping my Lantern could do something. But I quickly remembered that the Mega Lopunny had Fake Out, so I knew I was going to lose this match, because Fake Out and Earthquake, this Lantern is dead. So yeah, I lost 0 to 2, but still it was a very fun match. And yeah, as I said, I'm unhappy that I lost, but at the same time, with the Pokemon I have, who were not gent, they were all breeds, losing 0 to 2 isn't that quite bad. So yeah, that was all. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Again, you can always leave a like, comment, share this video with others, and if you would like to see more and keep this channel supporting the channel, slash the subscribe button down in the middle. But with that, I'm going to end the video right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next video.